Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Oh. Get that out of there. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. I am not quite sure what time of day it is for you, whether you're watching this across the planet or over here in the United. But we appreciate you for tuning in. We, as in all the personalities that live inside this brain. But it's your boy Matty-Rants. Thank you for listening. And we're about to get into RuPaul's Drag Race Season 18, Episode 5, The Raider Queen Talent Show, Part 1. I feel so excited and happy to have this discussion with you today because it is good to know that they actually can make this gimmick work. It is not something used so early to where everybody wants to be fair and all that jazz. And so I was quite pleased with this episode, to be honest with you. There was strategy put in play. There were alliances formed. There is now a conversation that needs to be had going into the following week because you know they're going to show the results on top of the other girls having to vote on top. I said, oh, this is actually interesting. You have made Raider Queen work. So I'm going to give production some time here. Drag Race, people in the background, storytellers and all the boards. I feel like you listened to the fandom and I feel like you took a step back and said, we can still make this happen and it be interesting. You choosing to do it early, middle of the season, smart, very smart to do. And to split it into two. So it's not a full, we're going to vote on 14 people. No. No. We get to see it later. We get to make decisions. Emotions will be high for some. Some will be thinking logically. Some won't. That's what we need. And that's what we're asking for as fans who enjoy this show. Give us reality television. Get your Emmy back. Okay? Get your Emmy back. Maybe Colton will cost it. Hopefully, but get your Emmy back, RuPaul's Drag Race. But yeah, we're about to talk about it today and I'm really excited. And yes, that was the best part, or excuse me, that was the best lip sync of the season so far. If these two bitches have to do it again, I'm going to be very happy. Is it bad that I'm like, just have Juicy and like Mia lip sync and then whoever wins, they just get to decide who goes home? Oh, I'm the millennial of sorts. So Zara Larson is not on my forecast of, amazingness. However, I was entertained by the little mama, if you will. And everybody was like, this is not a good song. They could have used the Midnight Sun or some other sounds like a fragrance you'd put in your car song. But like, I actually was kind of vibing with it a little bit. So I was like, okay, listen, I had to go listen to that little baby girl's music. I had to. I was like, let me go listen to this little Swedish pop star. She ain't Beyonce. Stop comparing her. That's I know y'all like your spicy whites, but calm down. All right, let that little girl be. Okay. I find her way more tolerable than that tater tot McCreedon. But yeah, I was like, okay, this is something here. But we're going to talk about it today. And I appreciate you. I will say, and I'm going to rewind this back, that runway, why satin? Why are you going to put them people through that? There was a few that did touchdowns, in my opinion. But satin? Oh, you're evil. I was like, why? Why are you going to do that to them? That's kind of messed up. But satin, that is a horrible fabric to work with. Are you sure? Okay, bad. But I found it to be interesting. So let's get to it today. If you did want to find me in any of my social media spaces and places, you can do that with the Linktree link that is in the About section of this channel. You also can find me on Patreon for as low as $1 a month. We're going to raise it up to $2 very soon, but right now I know it's a little tight for everybody, so let's keep it at the $1 right now, okay? At least get you in the door so you can enjoy some of the reactions that I have posted, such as this episode of RuPaul's Drag Drag Race. Trader season 4 and currently UK versus the World are on the roster. Soon to be added, because literally tomorrow we're going to be in a new month. It will be House of Villains and the new America's Next Top Model documentary that's coming out for my babies that lived in the ANTM world. Pop Leadum, you know, that dumb stuff. That lady, that cornball, big-headed woman who is also an icon but still lightly evil. Shout out to Lisa Diamato. I got to meet her. She was lovely. I will be covering it because I feel it's my duty as a old sister to now like get in the door and let y'all know what I was really watching back in the day before y'all were even thought of, before the idea of the twinkle in the eye and the race to the egg happened for some of you, baby. I was up there watching that on the good UPN. Then it went to, I think, CW, and then it stopped, and then it went to VH1, and Rita Ora almost destroyed it. I will keep that opinion. And then they tried to keep going again, and it was like, stop. You're gonna put that one girl who is as tall as a tree and as stiff as a board, and she's gonna get very far, and you're either gonna break her or she's gonna win. Anywho, it's gonna be nice to see that, honestly, and I just hope there's some truth said, because we know of some of the horrors that a lot of the I almost said queens models told us about being on that show. So that's added to the roster. So stay tuned to this channel. We got a lot to talk about coming up soon. I'm bookable on Cameo, merchville at dragqueenmerch.com, and I do have a PO box if you want to send anything special for the Rant Pack mail. I also am an affiliate partner with Paramount Plus. You can get that free week on me and watch all of Drag Race, if you will, plus one of my favorites, South Park, on Paramount Plus. And yeah, I think I'm done. I do remember the boy and girl seasons. I remember the beard, the lace beard. I remember the homophobia. I also remember our boy who was he, I forget if he was deaf or whatnot, who was chewing, but then also had to deal with them basically making him a gimmick the whole season, which was crazy. But yeah. Mind you, Winnie was on that show, and Tyra didn't give her no time, no space. And she's now currently pumping it and still pumping it. You hear what I'm saying? So like the show broke some people, and others made it like their jumping board and said, nah, this ain't gonna be the last of me. Okay. But we'll get there. And what else do I have to promote? Oh, there's a Discord too. If you want to be a part of the Discord for the Rant Back community, you can find that link also, I think, in my About section. If not, one of my moderators will be posting it. Maybe Liam, Pop Liam. I'm not going to do that to you, Liam. That was a terrible moment in top model history. But yes, Liam is one of the main people, if not my cohort there in the Discord. So if you want to get that, most certainly you can, but you do need to go through a quiz because we are not allowing trolls in there. It's a safe space for all of us to talk about our favorite things and get together for gaming and whatever else we want to talk about. That's it. Disclaimer. This program is for entertainment purposes only, and content's not intended to malign any religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs, and all opinions expressed by myself are just my sole personal views, and they do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program, so please don't be rude. Sorry, I had to go grab something. Grab your libations and strap in. I'm a little bit of a talker. You're gonna be here for a while, maybe less than 2. I'm gonna try. Don't post any spoilers in the chat, and if you feel uncomfortable doing this program, have yourself a good old Matt Tibia grassy nasty pooch. And again, appreciate y'all for tuning in today. If you want to throw any love in my jar, please and thank you. I am trying to raise a little quintet. It's the last day. And we have a lot on our plate, but we do have some things coming up. So February is kind of looking cute for your boy, but we're not going to announce anything because this is also a space where whenever I say anything that's going on with me, I get immediately attacked. It's like they want to just watch me, but if I say anything about me, it's like, okay. But just know your boy is doing a lot in the background. A busy gal, waking up early. I hate it. But yes, PayPal.me /Matty-Rants, Cash App $Matt924, and Venmo Matty-Rants. Hi, Mamu. My fur baby say hello. Mina is over there on the couch. Since I acknowledge Mamu's presence, she is now jealous and she likes to jump in, but Mamu is over here playing around. So if you hear any noises in any kind of proportions right now, it is just my children, my fur babies, enjoying their afternoon spurt of energy before they fall asleep for another 8 hours again. Also, for those of you in Houston, it's a hard freeze tonight. I feel like I'm local news, but make sure you have your faucets dripping because I said it's going to get real nasty this evening. And as for me, I need these people to hurry up and fix the plumbing over here. It's fine, but there was a leak and they started Thursday. It is Saturday. There's a fan just blowing in my closet right now. I'm like, can y'all please just hurry up and tack up this carpet and just go about your business? Because I'm down to one litter box and my babies can definitely tell you they're not happy because the closet is the second litter box spot and I refuse to put 2 of them in the living room. I'm going to be trying to not to fall into stuff, but yes. Trey, thank you so much for the tippy poo over here on Venmo. I appreciate you, my love, and thank y'all for tuning in and being here today. Okay, let's get to it. I've done enough talking. Maddie, I got a pic of my hubby's created player in Madden CFB. He looks like you with green hair. I'll post it on Discord. Please do. That is so funny. Also, shout out to my DBD people. I think Dooley's taking a break from Dead by Daylight, so I don't have my like partner in crime, and Jamar already has a group together. So if y'all are like serious players and you just want to play, I've become somebody who at least puts in about a good 3 to 4 a day in on DBD, even if it's at 3 o'clock in the morning. I am not kidding because the game is now like my new obsession. I don't know why. I've gotten so much better at it. Let me know because I like to get a little group together so we can actually get on mic and camp, like not camp, but mic up and like do our team duties here, surviving the fog and all that good stuff. Yeesh. But yeah. All right, y'all, let's get to Drag Race. This was a great episode, maybe my favorite episode of the season so far, but I'm really excited to figure out what happens next week. Let's get y'all's comments up here too, because you are a part of the conversation today. And let me make sure we can see me as well, because do not mind my stomach. We've had a lot of coffee today. We have not eaten yet, but it's been a lot of coffee. I've been up and running. Up and running. As I take a sip of my coffee off camera. Jane getting the bocce edit. I love that you didn't swear there, but I'm going to ask the audience here, and this picture is no relation to that traitor. Do you feel Jane is getting the bitchy edit? Let me hear it. I need to hear it. Let me hear from y'all. Do you think Jane's getting the bitchy edit? I just want to hear if the audience feels the same way, because that may be a conversation. I don't know if she's getting that kind of edit. Maybe paranoia, really, where that's coming is. I think it's paranoid Jane. I think it's just paranoid. I don't think she's getting bitchy, but I think because Jane, I don't know if there's an issue with having success with her and being afraid of people not liking her because of success. Oh my God, it sounds just like this one YouTuber who is a fool, but Jane's not that girl. Anywho, I don't know. I feel it's just more paranoid and lots of that conversation of self-doubt. And Jane does a lot of like the internal thought out loud conversation moments that are happening, which is fine because those are your confessionals and we do need to hear like how they feel as what's going on. I don't know about bitchy, but they do love to get her opinion on everybody when it comes to confessionals. No shade to Jane, because this is not her fault. This is just how they were doing with the edit. After almost everybody's talent show, we got Jane's like point of view. Nothing wrong with that, but I was like, oh, so is it like, do we need to know how she feels all the time? Like, what is it? Like, do you want us to feel that Jane's like on the lock and that's where it's going? I don't know. I'm not really invested that much because I like Jane, so I want her to do well. And so for me, I can't receive a villain edit for her. I feel that one person who went home early was probably going to get somewhat of that edit, but be a likable version. And I feel that going forward, there is going to be possibly somebody else that may step into that route as far as feeling a certain ways, because mind you, we got Discord always being mad at their placement in position and feeling it's not fair, but like that's just their POV that she feels she should be in the top. Others think differently. It's where we're at right now. It's really where we're at. So Thank you again for tuning in. Hit that like button, share, subscribe, become part of this Rampack family. As you can see on the screen, what we're talking about today, which should be non-confusing, is RuPaul's Drag Race, season 18, episode 5 review. So let's go ahead and start this bus. Kenya, if it pleases you, and I love you down, sister. I felt like these girls paid you when you were like, you see what I can do? And I love my sister. And I felt she won the lip sync rightfully. But it was this whole speech that was given, and Mother said, okay, yes, I am, let you know what I'm giving. I'm a little puss, I'm rock. The girls were silent. I said, now, what edit was this? Maybe they gave her something and we just didn't know. They wanted us to feel this way about, can you tell me later, please? But a lot of the people were just kind of like, all right, let's get to the seat. Let's sit down here and let's talk about it. How are people feeling? What's going on? Congratulations to Vita, whoop to whoop. Now, the question that Vita asked is, how did everybody feel about, their placements, whether it's the lows or the tops? And Discord's like, bitch, I'm sorry. Like, this is craziness to me. This is craziness to me that I was ranked so low. Like, look at my outfit. I was like, okay, this is going to be an ongoing trend alert for her. I hope she gets a top placement soon so she can just be at ease, or they just finally like rip the Band-Aid off and go, all right, sister. Let's have this conversation. I'm like, please, God, either give her a W or a top placement for the heavens, or hell for this one. And then or send her home. Because quickly it's becoming a little like, I feel like with this brow, this is where we're supposed to be. No. I don't hate Discord. And I feel some kind of way about certain things that happened prior to this season and then watching the show. And the energy is not being given like what was, do you hear where I'm saying with this? And this is why I was like, Matt, going forward, whenever you just hear anything, just until like it's locked into a press release at this point. At this point in time, based on this year, the time, the way AI, everything that's going on, I just do not want to hear shit from some random account talking about I heard. Nope. I just don't. I just can't. And maybe some people are like, this is all performed. I don't know. At this point, I just cannot invest in it. And I'm even going to go as far as to say, when the conversation about Mia's ethnicity pops up and how everyone feels about a certain like blasting that's coming up, I'm not from Florida. I'm not from Palm Beach. And I don't know how that baby was raised. And from my understanding and from what I know from people that say that they know her a little bit, Mama was in the hood. So like, I see a bit of what Mia is giving, and so it's not bothering me as much. But then again, I may not know better because I'm not from that region or area and what's going on. I just know that if ever I got on television with my light ass, oh, they'd be, he ain't black, I'd show pictures of both my parents. I show no. Like, so at this point, I gotta watch TV and I gotta just talk about the show and take myself out of the social media game as well as whatever it is with it is. Cause it's getting annoying. But I also get everybody has questions. You want to know things. I just am not gonna be able to drive this bus anymore and make pit stops. I just can't. Does that make sense? Bitch trying to get a job. I can't be talking about somebody's colors. You know what I mean? Like, I want to just talk about this show right now. But no, let's keep on driving. But I get it for those of you who have questions. I get it. But like, yeah, this is Twitter. Instagram is not like that anymore. So you don't really get those kind of conversations. I'm not on TikTok because like everybody else who deleted TikTok, that part, yeah, I've deleted mine the moment they announced that whole little I was like, oh, out. Wasn't even using it anyway. I was like, oh, no, you're not about to take my information. And then we got to think about other stuff too. So my brain's been wrapped lately. Like, what do I really need to keep on my phone? Because, but no, yeah, it's just a lot of, Twitter's not really the kindest place ever. I was called trans yesterday and special needs by somebody who blocked me after they posted it. I had to laugh because I was like, what? And then I went to their account. Nobody's following. All it is replies, and they're all hateful replies. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Your whole account is that. But y'all can't take shit seriously. That's just, I got to pull my therapy, and I think everybody else needs to hear that too. You just cannot take everybody seriously. You just can't. Like, why are you arguing with this person? Like, come on now. But yes, anywho, back to this. The Darlene Athena conversation about, I thought mine was better, and they're saying, well, we would wear Athena's, and then, Sierra's like, I'm sorry, this is shit dress. I'm like, ooh. I was like, first of all, you thinking I'm a doll? Puss, right? Second of all, shout out to my babies over there with any sort of disabilities and whatnot. We are one, okay? We are all in this together. Fuck all that bullshit. So you telling me anything. Plus, half them people have superpowers, ho. So, like, as far as I'm concerned, back up. Because a bitch over here that you think is on the spectrum that you can outdo will probably eat you alive, honey, in multiple categories, okay? Because them girls be focused. But, like, no, I just thought to myself, like, that it's just funny how people think those insulting now, and you just kind of have to go, okay, that's for you. You find that crazy. I love those people. Next topic, right? But Sierra kind of gagged Athena a little bit, and Athena's kind of over it. Athena's a little over this. Like, they low-key be giving Athena the business, but they also know that you can play with her like that and make her like pop. And so they love teasing her. They're in the spirit of Briar. You know what I mean? Okay. But Discord. You got to give Discord some coots here and some credits. You got to do all of that because baby says she's going to walk into the workroom and she's going to turn a new leaf. She's going to show you a different side to her personality. She's going to wear a different color. I don't know you, so I don't know if I could trust you. Boop, boop. But thank you for the love, baby. I appreciate it. Yeah, this was kind of great. I said, okay, girl, it's a new sweater. Come on, hoodie. Does the walk change too? Good luck. But no, I mean, listen, these hoes coming in on the next day, it is what it is. It's always this kind of conversation where it just completely like turns over. It's whatnot. I hate what RuPaul is wearing. I kind of hate it. Kind of hate it a lot. I was like, what? What? I was like, oh, and it's a tie too. Oh, okay. God bless you, Rue. You just said, I'm just going to walk in and wear whatever I fucking feel like it. You're rich. You can do that. But Mia's already glued down brows. Shout out to Mia for already being prepared for whatever was going to happen today. But they're told they're about to do the talent show. It's going to be split into 2 parts, but it's also going to be a rate a queen. And the judges are not going to be rating their talents. It's going to be the queens that do it. And they're going to split each other up and then rate each other each week. Yeah, that's what needs to happen. And there's been some time now, so there are developed and established relationships, as well as people who they feel are front runners, people who they feel like, possibly aren't really giving what needs to be given. All of it. And I love that. I said, okay, see, at the beginning of the season is different. They don't know each other. Everyone's trying to be fair. You know what I mean? Like, Jane was the only one that was playing games. Like, we needed them too when it came to the Rated Queen, when it was the earlier parts of the season. But now there's actually shit at stake. Like, do you take the girl out who's been the top and put her in a position where she's low now? Fuck that track record up. Put yourself higher. Do you play a game here? Do you work with your sisters who you know you're cool with? Like, you don't want to be in the bottom, because the first week's queen who's in the bottom has to, that's kind of fucked up. Going the first week is tough because, yes, you can win the first week and it's like, yay, right? But if you're in the bottom the first week, you now have a whole day of you just sitting there waiting to find out who you're going to be lip syncing against. And Sierra, towards the end of the episode, for me, and also with the clips that were being shown, She might pull a good stunt and get some votes on her favor, maybe, traitor kind of votes, if you will, to put somebody in a position where I want to lip sync against her because I can beat her. So those two in the bottom, put that bitch at the lowest register. I was like, ooh. Yeah, the thing is, you could tell. I mean, let's be real. The hardest decisions that were being made were who to put in the top 3. 4, if you will. Yeah. It's 6. Yeah, no, 3. Let's keep it 3. It was who do you want to put there, like switching it between Juicy, Mia, and Nene. Like that's where it was at. Like if we really want to talk about it, Vita, by the grace of Discord, was saved because that was also not the business if we're really going to go there. And I love Vita down, but And Sierra's was lovely, but it wasn't for this program. And them making her go first was diabolical. They said this lady is not going to give us the goots and the gats and the gits, none of it. So guess what? We're going to put her first, and then we're going to make Juicy go behind her. Diabolical. A whole poem about hating yourself and trying to release yourself from that pain, followed by activate puss. I said, oh, y'all are mean. I don't like that. I can't. I'm unable. Yeah, Vita did get lucky, low-key wild card, because had Sierra gone the following week, which that group gave me less dancer and more performance art and all that, and original song teas, she may have been okay. And Kenya might have needed to go the first week if they were going to do that alliance. Kenya would have had the numbers to keep her 4th and 5th. Vita may have been in the bottom. That's the gag. Not me doing math. I love it. See, this is why I wanted them to have the Raider Queen done this way on purpose, because I need this kind of like, let's make this, honey, do something. Like, get the girls to do strategic shit. Like, we're watching a reality game show. This is a competition. Everybody, we can't hold our hands all the way to the finale. No. People get a little messy. I will be real. If Briar was still there, ooh, this would have been fun. Can you imagine Briar's voting? Oh my God. Oh, the trolling. The trolling from that one would have been so good. We were robbed. We were robbed of Briar's full just thoughts and opinions of everyone this week. Justice for Briar. They were very happy she wasn't there because they know there would have been chaos in that room when it came to voting. Chaos. Oh my God. Athena's 8th. They're 6. Can I just say 8th? Or no, she'd probably make Athena first and completely like flip her. I need you to stay around longer, Athena, just so I can mess with you. I can totally see that happening. See, we miss Briar. Put her back on TV. She was a good time. We just had a little bit of a moment, if you will. But this I liked. Everybody's talking strategy. We need to figure out who's voting for who, what we're doing for each other's talents, this, that, and the other. And while Athena, Mia, and Juicy already have that Miami alliance going here, there's also some other options at play when it comes to this. Some people feel Nene doing her like famous routine with the praying mantis. I think she did for like, was it for Entertainer of the Year, or is there some sort of performance that she is known for? I've seen the video online, so I was like, yes, we get to see it live. I'm so excited. Well, not live, but televised. That's super cool, right? But the others are like, is that lazy that she's doing it here on the show? That's not lazy. Like, to me, that was a moment we saw in portrait mode on our phones, and it was just there, unless you just airplayed it to your TV. Now this is on television. It's going to be locked in to the show itself. We get to see it in the library. We get to go back to it on this level for the talent show. And there were high regards and remarks for it too. So it's not just a performance, people clapped and then she went to the back of the stage. No, there was commentary about it as well. I said, this is smart. It is smart to do. But, if I'm also in a competition, I want to be like, well, girl, why can't you do something different? JMCL, thank you so much for the tippy poo on Cash App. I appreciate you, my baby. Hold on, we got a message here too. Today, for such a fab episode from a flipping great cast. Flipping. I love it. But yes, Kenya is smart. Kenya's smart. Go ahead, bitch. I know these three are going to have each other's backs. I need to lock in a number. My sister is Mia. That's my bitch. I need to jump in on this Athena run with the juicy bit so we can have 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Bow. That's what we're going to have. I said, okay, smart. Athena already being pissed that everybody has basically kept her last this entire season is like, I'm voting for Juicy no matter what. That's my fucking child. Say something about it. What you going to do? Where it's already like me is going to be my number 2. And then we have to just go on and go forth. Juicy could do the same, but it's like, what week are we all going to be in? So if me and Juicy are going first and Athena goes in the second week, that way they can vote for Athena and make sure they keep her on, away from going home so soon. And Athena can do her job and vote for Juicy and Athena second. But then Kenya's coming up into this piece with me as a friend, with Athena going, okay, well, if Mina and Kenya are in the second week, then you two can make sure that we're good to go. But there's also the glam group, because Sierra Miss was overhearing all this happening. And she's like, bitch, I need numbers. She knew what her talent was going to be. Let's be very real. Sierra is hearing about everybody else's feelings and reference for what we're doing here and this, that, and the other when it comes to the votes and all that kind of good stuff. And she's already thinking of the numbers, and she should. I need people to get my routine and so they can vote for me. All right. So I'm going to go the first week with the dancers. And I thought to myself, I don't know if that was the right move. But then you got Mikey and then you got Nene, because you already got Mia and you already got Kenya, who have an alliance going in with Athena and Juicy. So Sierra's trying to jump in on that, but also get the glam numbers up with Mikey and then Nene. This was smart. This was also so much fun, because some of the other girls are talking about, well, I hope they vote fair. All the rest of them like, bitch, we need to make sure the numbers are up, because yes, if we're good, we're good. But if we're not, we need to at least get the 3s, the 4s, and the 5s, so that none of us are in the bottom. Loved it. Call them through. Everybody work out your strategies. Get your numbers together. Sierra was definitely working her best. But the thing is that, yeah, you're going to want to keep your people and you're going to want the numbers to be right. But if the show ain't good, you didn't have to go by, well, who was the least worst? And Sierra kind of fell into that pit, if you will. Like, well, I like this one a little bit better, and this one's a little bit better. And then you've got people who you're not really in an alliance with voting against you. It kind of works that way. But Nene Coco, my overthinker, will get to you. Darlene's also like, oh shit, everybody's talking strategy. This is too much. Jane still being worried. I hope people just don't come for me. But when it's time to pick the order, it gets a little messy. Who wants to go first? Who wants to go second week? Mikey's not an idiot. Mikey saw them hands of all the dancers pop up for the first week. Oh, I will go second. Oh, no, thank you. Not my routine. Not against that. Vita gets to choose where she wants to be because she won last week. She says she wants to get her routine out the way and wants to go the first week. Nene over here, I'm gonna go first week. No, actually, I don't know. I want to go second week. I'm gonna go second week. Okay, are you sure? Yeah, I'm locked in for second week. Okay, no, I changed my mind. Actually, I really want to go the first week. Mind you, Kenya and Nene are supposed to be working the numbers together for the glam group. At the same time, Kenya is trying to do the Dion alliance. This got messy because now Nene, who is a part of the glam alliance, who is now subcategory with the Dion Alliance, you're messing things up, sister. And so it's like you have to lock it in so that way Kenny can go, I'm gonna go here, you can go there. This was funny. I just loved it. I'm sorry. Come on, my overthinkers. Make some noise, my ADHD queens. I was so happy. I was like, yes, this is a real time moment of like, wait, what do I want to do? What's going on? Mind you, I'm a Libra, Virgo rising, Gemini moon. I'd have been right there with Nene. Sister, here's the giggle. I would not want to go the first week knowing Juicy and me are going to go. Knowing I'm probably going to do a dance routine too with my talent, but I'd probably do the cello first because I know how to play the cello and the clarinet. No, I wouldn't, because I know how to play the piano, the cello, and the clarinet. I could do a whole talent show where I just go instrument to instrument, but I think that would be boring. I could start out playing the cello and then go into a full like dance number and then break it down. So I could show like there's this classical side of me from all the things I've been through in my life and then go into like the full like all that kind of stuff. I've really thought about the talent show. I could also show my gymnast background because the bitch is still flexible in this upper age. I have. There's options. But like, you don't want to go against people who have the same kind of routine. Because then they're going to compare it. Does that make sense? You don't want to be like, okay, girl, I'm going to do this. And then the other girl who you know is a bad motherfucker and can dance down. Oh, I'm going to go the same week. No, we're not. You and your week can have you. Me and my week will be the best dancer there. That's how we're playing this game. Oh, no. No. Yeah, well, no, growing up, my parents were very adamant in all of the children having things to do because they were busy people. And low key, if I was busy and in a sport or doing something, I couldn't be gay, right? So I was in band and I was also in football at the same time. So, and I was in symphony, like private symphony. I wasn't in the school symphony. I had like a small group that we used to have and everything. And I got privately trained, all that good stuff. I played the cello for 7 years. I played the piano for 6 years. I can still play both instruments by ear, as well as the clarinet I did for 4 years. But then when I got really good at track and I got varsity my freshman year, my dad's like, he doesn't need to do this anymore. Matt's a star. And so I didn't have to do it anymore because low key I was forced, no shade, but I did enjoy those instruments. I did. Can I read music? Hell no. Can I play by ear? Fuck yeah. Still can. Just as long as I hear the song several times and it really embeds into me, and if I like it a lot, I got it. It's no shade. I can still play the Final Fantasy 7. I used to play that in the clarinet all the time. It's just so funny. And the Simpsons theme song was one of my favorite things to do. Yeesh. Okay. Shut up, Matt. This is not about you. People hate that. Whatever. I'm giving the piece of cake like, this is what I'm bringing if I get there, guys. No, I can't. Okay. All right. Jane and everybody else are kind of gagged when Nene is doing this whole bit here. And I'm like, bro. Kenya has had it. The way Kenya went off at Nene was so funny to me. Sister, you're fucking this all up. Like, you are fucking this all up. Like, make a decision, please. Oh my God. It was too funny here. I kind of loved it. It was going to be the trumpet, but baby, that was a lot of air. Like clarinet was hard, but the way you had to do the trumpet with the, I preferred to be one of the, I needed to read woodwinds is where I was going to be at. Thank you. And it was also not a flute in as much as I wanted the flute. My dad was like, gay. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do clarinet. He's like, that's kind of gay. And I'm like, yeah, but you can let me have it. Because I'm not, my brother played the trombone. So absolutely not. And my other brother played the bass. So I had to do the cello. And I did try the viola. Not for me, girl. No shade to my violinist and my violist. I can't do that. That shit was wild, bro. I was like, how are we? I'm so sorry. This is crazy. And y'all know my good friend, Jeff with a G. He's literally a music teacher and he plays the piano professionally, right? So like, shout out to Jeff because he always sends me like he like plays Happy Birthday on the piano every year for me. Love my friends. But like, I got music in me. I just, it's been a long time, but bitch, every time I pick up an instrument, I can do it. And my uncle plays the saxophone, so it runs in the family. Let's talk about RuPaul's dress, because I love this, to be honest with you. Loved it. And this is what I wanted last week, about something around the waist. I wanted this so bad last week with that dress she was wearing. Excuse me, not last week's dress. UK versus the world. I had to correct myself. UK versus the world, newest season, episode 1. That pink dress she wore. This is what I wanted. I needed something to lock her in. She kind of looks skinny too. No, is it the wig? Is it because the wig is big? I was like, did my mama look like she lost a little weight? Or maybe she put a little injection in the tummy, But I love the dress. I did. Love the belt. Love the makeup. The wig, 80s newscaster, or possibly, the head of the Sally K. I kind of like the wig too. It's giving, she's got money. I don't know why. Hey, we got a super chats. I'm so sorry. I need to get these up here. I haven't been able to catch a live in a while. You are curing my bore. What? At work. Maddie, Mario, I hope work goes by faster for you. Appreciate you for tuning in, and thank you for the super chat. I didn't know what that meant at the end, and I was afraid it meant something else, so I'm going to save myself. My brother. Crash, thank you for the super chat. Zara Larson looks like Windows Vista. Come on. Frutiger, Arrow T. Wow. The fact that I know Windows Vista very well, but I know Windows XP even better. Windows 95. AOL, when you had to insert a disc into the CD-ROM and download it. You new girls know nothing of how the internet started and what dial-up was back in the gap. Bitch, roller coaster tycoon taking over the planet. You know nothing. M. Jamila, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you, baby. Michelle looks beautiful. RuPaul looks beautiful. Zara looks beautiful. And Ross is there. This is okay. I know people love Ross, so I don't want to take that away from you, because have it, hold it, cherish it, keep it. Girl, it's time to let that queen go. Let that blouse, honey, let that blouse go. Carson actually we can keep Carson. I'm not gonna lie. He does his commentary can sometimes be a little tries hard, and maybe the jokes that he used to tell on late night aren't really translating over here into this new era or whatnot, but I am tired. I do love that jewel tiger on the shoulder. Yeah, we can give credit for that. Actually, I'm gonna give credit for the coat itself. The coat is cute. Coat cute. Coat cute. We might have to do a Bragg-Goreski moment and just disappear this one, and then again rotate Carson, Madison, Law. Law needs to be for only the design challenges though, or anything to do with like creativity or like something of the sorts. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it just feels like I'm hearing somebody at brunch's conversation about what they felt the show was giving, and if it's not their favorite, then they're not going to have it. No shade. It's like those girls who are like, "Who's that on stage? Oh, she wasn't on Drag Race." You know the ones at the drag shows and at the brunch that be real loud about it too. Who is that? Were they on drag? Well, I don't know though. Bitch, get into your locals, please. Get into your locals, please. Because you're missing out, because you're going to see them on television soon or anywhere else. But get into your local drag scene now. Bitch, I was living for Blackberry before she got on Dragula. Just saying. But yeah, go ahead, Michelle. She looked good. I'm still not going to tune into Australia. Ross, gay. And Zara Larson. Come on, bump it. She got her hair. This is the drag hair. I'm going to the drag show with all the fiffies and the dolls. This is the drag hair, because Mama be normally keeping it flat and real wavy. It's giving outside. I'm going inside. Very around the corner with the bang that is what's that little girl name? She moves awkward, but everybody Pink Panthers. Yeah, she moves very awkward, but people like her, and she's cute. But I always laugh when she starts to move around in her videos. I be getting a little giggle. I'm like, come on, stiff knees. Yes, yes. She's still cute though. Go ahead. Do you like that stateside remix? I'm going outside, but I'm going inside. Da, 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 da. I'm giving up on you. Ow, 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 ow. Oh no, don't get confused, Wildcard. Pink Panthers be on my playlist, but I just laugh at her movement sometimes. I want a little WD-40 to happen, just a little bit. Sometimes. Go ahead, girl, with your flats every now and then. In that little bang, bang, bang. Go ahead. I wonder if Zara is ever gonna go out of this tank top phase, because I see that for her aesthetic too. I did a little research on Mama because I was like, I never gave her time, but this episode made me want to. I said she's Swedish. So is she like a less problematic Kim Petras? No, I'm just playing. I'm playing. Has she worked with that one man yet? It is giving early 2000s tease. It also reminds me of when Willow Pill walked into the workroom, but can we give her a little coots for having that entire top bedazzled the fuck out? Can we do that today? Because I'm giving it to her. Kind of. Somebody was like, she's gonna be the new Beyonce. And I was like, I know you like your spicy whites like the rest of us, okay? No. One of one. You let Zara be one of one, okay? No. Stop it. But she's cute, and I do like, and I have seen some of the work. So I was like, I'm going to give her more time, and I'm going to be paying attention to her. I am. Oh, no, Nate Deezy. I saw some of the videos, trust. I saw some of the videos. I was like, okay. If you want to rate this in the live chat, you know the numbers. 1, everything. She's that girl. Give her guts. It's 10s across the board. 2, she's okay. You like it, but you don't like it, but it's not that bad. It's one of those middle pieces for you where you wish something was a bit different. Like you could make it work in your mind, but not so much. 3, it's a chop. Girl, you did your house a disservice. You need to go back. Mama got to go in the workshop again. We're going to see you at the OTA next week, okay? We're going to try that again, all right? 4, in hell. Unredeemable. Why? Why did you step out here? 0 is heaven. God's favored. So if you want to make it past the 10s and it's your favorite of the day, she gets a 0. That means she's infinity. Infinite. Sierra Mist. Low 2. Love the makeup. Love the hair. Hate the dress. Can't chop her fully. I'm going to give it a low 2. Because I like what's happening upstairs. The downstairs needs some work. You know, I don't know if Niecy Nash needs to get there with clean house. I don't know what needs to happen. Downstairs is a little bass. You know, it's a little Meghan Trainor. It's all about that bass. Low level. What I did like is when it turned around and we saw that Sierra Mist Prada sort of bit. The Devil Wears Sierra Mist. I thought that was cute, but I kind of wish we saw that earlier in the presentation. It may have made me feel a little bit better about it, but I was like, That's too much. Y'all silly. Everything. 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 Puss. 10s across the board. Chew, juicy, chew. Chew, juicy, chew. And this is satin, mind you. A very hard fabric. Whoever the designer is, yes. Yeah. This is giving me a 1998's Anna's Linens like color palette before it goes on somebody's duvet cover. But this looks so good and it is so well. This possibly, like Juicy could low-key be in the background of like an 80s movie or possibly Scarface with that carpeted bathroom, the way that this looks with that sort of like, y'all know what I'm talking about for my older cats. Like it's giving that kind of like that, but it's puss. It's right with God. I love it. I want to see her with big hair or with longer hair. And I haven't yet, but I'm still good with the finger waves because her mug is right for that. It's cute. I want to see what it's going to give when she gets a little hair, some inches. Does she do that? If she wants to pussycat meow the whole way through, fine. But me thinking of the juice, and if it's loose, I'm like, I want to see her with some hair. I wonder if it's going to be as right, or if she's just, the head is shaped for the puss. You know what I mean? I really want to see her with some, like, a little 90, a good old 2492. Shout out to anybody that knows what I'm talking about. 24 inches, the 1992. Like, I just needed a little something like that. A little something. But I do like this. I'm giving it, it's got. It's cute. I love it. It's tens for me. It's a 1. It is the same. I just need one little long wig. That's all. I need one. I don't even care if she goes short the rest. Just give me one little long number. One. Nene Coco. I'm in love with the Coco. Baking soda. I got baking soda. Oh dear. Oh dear. And I love Nene. This may be my least favorite thing that they have worn on the season. And it's not for me. It's still very interesting to look at. I got Under the Sea. I thought she was a coral reef for a second, like in the nighttime. Because, well, now I'm seeing the stars, so it may be giving galaxy. I assumed those were starfishes that were just, and that was coral. No shade, for real. I don't know. Can I just say 2? Let me be the lead word today. Yeah, it's a 2. Because there's something really interesting about this. And a lot of work went into it. It's just kind of busy. Yeah, I got Coral. Oh, I miss Coral from the real world. Oh, that was a season. Oh my God. Every time I say Coral, I think of her. I think of what she said to Julie. I don't fight bitches. I beat bitches. I don't wrestle bitches. I beat bitches up. Yeah. Oh yeah. So not a starfish. It's not, but maybe she's an alien. I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. So I'm giving it a 2. The nude boot is killing me, but yeah, it's interesting. Vita Monti star. I want a titty on this so bad. I want a titty bib under this so bad. I need that chest to be 3D extended with this gown to give it the femininity it desires, that it requests of for having this garment and this wig on. I need a breast. She gets a high 2, close to 1, because I love this on her. I'm not like on the same level where Bianca was when talking about the hair colors too close to the like skin tone. I think red hair on Black women is wonderful. I just need some extendedness happening here to give this a little bit more. It's a high 2. You know what I mean by the dimension? It needs a chest because of all that's on there and the way this is presented almost in that fashion, to where I need her to be feminine and not androgyny. Like, no shade. I just needed to be a little more pull because of how it's coming down. Where it's now, it's heated rivalry chest. No, I just need this. But other than that, I like it. So I'm on the fence. It's my high 2 for her. Normally she clears, but this week I was like, it's all right. It's also satin. So I'm trying to be forgiving of this because I would hate to work with this. God forbid. Oh my God. Imagine I get on the show and they're like, we're going to do a design challenge this week. Me with like 20 classes in sewing, right? Got it. I can make something cute, but satin. Oh my gosh, my friend who does sew stuff told me about this today because we were talking about this episode. He was like, Matt, I'm telling you, I will never touch it. It is annoying as fuck to work with, and it always ends up looking crazy afterwards. It's very hard to keep looking cute. Like, you have to do a lot. You have to do a lot to make it look like something. And I'm like, girl, it's just like, don't bring no set. Don't you pull that bolt. Because I told you I was getting piece of cake ready. So she's giving me some ideas on what fabrics I need to work with and stuff, and trying to figure this out. Yes, we're getting there. Learn to make thank you. I somebody told me that too. Was like, learn how to make some gloves, man. You're gonna want to make them. Trust me. They like that. I was like, okay. But I'm also just, I don't know. I get so scared every time I start it up. All right. Darlene Mitchell. You know I love Darlene. I tried so hard last night because I saw it from afar. You know? I saw it from afar. Where do we start? The sleeve. I hate this color with this color and this color so much. Hate it. But you know what I do like about? Oh, hey, you're like, Matt, what the fuck is happening? What are you doing? Listen, I like me some Dar, okay? This do give. We on a budget. I want to go to the dance mama. The girls have already been talking about me. We're going to make something work, and I'm going to go. And they're going to pump. And this is at a certain time where this may have been acceptable. Currently not in this year, but like that. Am I trying to sell this? Yes. Are the shoes better than the clunky, chunkies that she was wearing the other day? Not really, because it's a white pump. Ooh, them tights is dark. I love Darlene. Nope. I still love her. And that's crazy. Like, I didn't like this outfit, but I still smiled as she pushed down the runway. Tacky Cinderella. It's the one doll that fell off the truck, and then Charles Lee Ray, Ade Due Dimbalad, that bitch. Like, that's where it's at. But, hey. Wait, we got some super chats. Let me get there. I'm sorry. That shit was funny. I almost passed out. Drewski, thank you for the super chat. AOL and their 1,000 for the way there were cereal boxes you could get the AOL disc on. You would buy Cheerios, y'all, just to get some fucking internet. I kid you not. It was crazy work. Jamila, thank you so much for the super chat. And yes, I still can't read. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, babes. And I tell Phoenix, it's giving 1980s baby shower in hell in a low budget movie. Meatballs. 3. Crash. It looks like she broke her. It looks like My Hero Academia when Deku didn't know how to control the power of, is it All for One or one? No, it's All for What, right? One for all, all for one. Fuck it, that show's over with. Anywho, y'all remember when his arms looked burnt as shit after he learned how to use his power, and he's like, what is it? Detroit Smash, and then legs be like, ah, that's what them arms look like. Darlene smashed, and then boom, that's what happened. So that's Deku over here. Go ahead, Deku. We have to move on. I don't know how I got there, but let's just say it was a happy miracle. Mia Star is next. Crash, come on, Deku Mitchell. Oh, that was good for it. Thank you. I can't. I can see Darlene now racing to the runway. I gotta do this for everyone. They're all counting on me. Oh, my All Might thinks of me for this. I asked for this. I must do it. Darlene smash! And then the fucking stars gone. She was flicking her finger and it happened. Oh my goodness. Shout out to my hero folks that know the references. Shout out to my anime people. But Mia Star's dress is interesting. I'm gonna be real. And I think I like Mia here. I like all of this. I did. I liked all of this. I wish the bow was a little bit more structured. Like I'm here for all of this that's happening right there. But like long wise, I just wish the bow was like more proud family and less, oblongs, if you will. Like I need it to look like there's actual structure there versus we're laughing at these people because this bitch has half of her fucking face missing. I don't like the droop of the bow, but I like the color on Mia. I like Mia's mug. I am now becoming familiar with this hair with her, which is cool because I'm probably going to be bringing 5 of the same kind of wigs in different colors too. Bet. But like, I just wish this was a little bit more. I'm going to give it a low 2. I have thoughts and things I want different, but there are right elements to this that I do like with Mia. It's just not there. It looks so droopy. I will fight you over this. I will fight you over this. I will fight you over this look. I will beat. No, I won't. YouTube, don't listen to me. I will. Ooh. Mikey. Hey, Mikey likes it. Your best of the season. Your best of the best bitch. This black with this baby blue is so puss. This was my favorite of the night as well. As much as I love Juicy, and I thought that was gorgeous. I don't know what this was, but it scratched every nerve ending in my brain. I was like, oh, the makeup, phenomenal. The wig, the right wig for this outfit, the suspended fabric going around, perfectly done the way it is done. Baby, this dress, this fucking skirt. We're on episode 5, Eric. You feel me? What else did you bring, sister? Cause this, some of the outfits going forward, like we saw with Mikey, were like I thought were cute, and I was always here for the muggy wug. But this right here, Miss Thing. I need your makeup tutorial. I want to know how to do Mikey's eye so bad. That eye is so fucking severe. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I have to tell you, I am a little bit inspired by the Mikey. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. As y'all know, I told you I'm back on my journey again. I have been very inspired. I've been going through some of her socials, going, let me take a picture. I need to figure out how to do that. I like how that looks. This is so pretty. Whoever made this, thank you. I don't know who you are, but if you watch this and you find this, thank you. I was taken to a fantasy and I did not want to leave. I was like, oh, they could have ended the runway right here and I'd been good to go. So pretty. So pretty. Oh, that bow. See how that bow struck? Boom. It's not sad. The black and the blue is too much for me. I just can't. I can't handle it. It's too much. I love it so much. Oh, it was right, Mikey. Woo! And then Athena comes out in this. Hold on. I need to see this other thing again real quick. Yeah, that's better. That's so much better. Okay, we have to talk about Athena's. No. I did love the headpiece and I like the coat. And didn't mind the dress. I didn't. The dress gave me toilet cover. And I love Athena down. But I felt like I was going into someone's tacky home in the 90s and I was about to see a toilet cover that was that. It is. I don't like it. But I love that headpiece. And I do love the coat. The dress. I was like, I wanted her just to keep the coat on and then walk with it and just let it fly with the wind with this dress underneath. I think that would have really sat better with me with the headpiece too. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, I can rate this higher. I'm gonna give it a 2. Had she kept the coat on and let that bitch have the wind that it needs to have as she's walking, I thought it would have presented a bit better. It's just a whole lot of it's just a whole lot of pink right now. Can you please, the fact that this is Jane's coat, that you then said, you know what? I know what I'm going to do. Boom, put a belt there, style this up, do a little couple changes here and there, make this a cute little dress, put on a little headpiece, a little moment, put the wig on, and pump. And it looked good. Because and we found out that the designer did not get the garment to her in time before the show, and it was already a hard process doing this because yes, it is very hard getting ready for Drag Race. It's a fucking TV program show, and you got to get a lot together. But the fact that Jane had something available, and that it was actually color perfect for Kenya's skin tone. I put skin and Kenya. Kenya's skin tone, it like worked really well. So I think she looks super cute and I think it's really pretty on her. It's not her outfit technically, but like it really worked out. I was like, not Jane had shit ready for the black girls in her little bag. Come on, sister. You are for the people. It's the Seattle in her. And she styled it right. Kenya did that. She said, I got a necklace for this. I don't know what we're going to do here. Oh, yeah. We're going to make that work. Cute. Jane, let her keep that because that was a cute little look. Let's talk about Jane's outfit. Let's get into Janathan. There we go. Miss Jane. It's a story. That dress. It's very with the phoenix above. I feel like she's about to sit down and read to children and they're just going to be staring. I love it, and I also don't like things about it. I can't do it because I'm like kind of entranced with the phoenix across the body, and I love how that sort of actually does look with the dress in the sky. The wig, I think, is what is a little bit too much for me. Like, I wish the wig wasn't also this structured thing that's happening here because you already have the phoenix and you already have the dress. Is I think my qualm with how I feel about it, but like I still love it, and I don't know. Woo, it's a lot for me. Like I like it, but I'm also like, I wish your wig was different so that it doesn't look like up here, and then Dumbledore's Phoenix. Order of the Phoenix on the motherfucking shoulder, right? Like I was just a little of that, but it's busy, but I like it. The pattern feels like a child's bedroom mural to me. Yes. Yeah. And they had that one cousin do it. The one, he needs work, that one. And he's always trying to ask for like odd jobs and get a little coin tots out of you. But it's like, girl, now you know damn well And he did a good job, but he rushed the corners. It's always him. All right, sorry. My baby Emmy got me on my story time. Let me move on. Ho-Oh from Sheen. Goodbye, homogenic. Goodbye. Goodbye. Good. More like Ho-Oh from Gymboree, if we're going to do the color palette. But yeah. Crash. I'm sorry, I already laughed at that. Kiki. Jane gave me Mahjong for kids, but I kind of lived. Oh my lord. Go ahead, Jane. This is interesting though. Like I very much was locked into this presentation, okay? Discord Adams. Is it McQueen that I feel like I keep getting from that girl? I'm trying to figure it out, especially with this wig styling in runway shows I've seen in the past before, because I know she feels the fashion in her girly, right? I'm like, something about the hair reminds me a little bit too on the nose for that. I wish the hair was different. I wish the outfit was different. I don't like this. And I want to because I think it's really cool and the ideas behind it, but I don't like the presentation. Galliano's Dior. Okay, thank you, Eve. Because something I kept for the life of me, I was like, why does this remind me of something I have seen? And I could not, I kept thinking McQueen because McQueen used to do hair like that. And I forget what year it was specifically, but it was like everybody came out with that wow. And then a lot of the queens were doing it for the earlier seasons of Drag Race. They were giving McQueen references. Huh. But no, there are things I like about this. I do like the colors that go into this. I like the idea behind it. And I think it's cool with the press bit. I think that's creative, but I just feel it's a tad bit pushy. I'm no longer entertained by this. Now, the runway's over, and we need to get into the talent show, the Raider Queen talent show. The numbers still apply here for the talent show, everybody. So if you want to do your ones, your twos, your threes, and your fours, you most certainly have that option. And I want to thank you for tuning in. Over 200 plus of you. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rampack family. It's me, Matty-Rants. We do Drag Race live reviews on Saturdays. We do Trader live reviews on Fridays. And we do live UK versus the World Season 3 reviews on Wednesday. So make sure you tune in here. I got a Patreon too for reactions. So check that out. And if you want to drop a little love in my jar for boy hosting with the most in here today, it's PayPal.me for /Rants. Catch up on Simon Matt 24 and Venmo Shrimps. Thank you for the super chat today, everybody's. And shout out to my moderators, Liam up in this piece, and Emrika. I love it. And everybody, all my other moderators too, but shout out to Liam out in the UK. Beans and toast. And then you've got Emrika out there in France. Bonjour, madame. Comment allez-vous? Je suis n'est pas. That's my French. That's all I know. Orangina Le Fritz. Bitch, I can go to a restaurant and get me some fries and an Orangina. That's all I retain. Sorry. Let's go into it. Let's get into it. Sierra Mist. You all right, babes? Oui, oui, chérie. J'aime. So listen. Did I say that? I don't think I did. All right. Yeah. Lit pot lab. Listen. As much as I want to say I'm proud to be, not right now. Shout out to my babies in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm sending you my love, prayers, and protection, and I hope the best for you. Not right now. I better let go of that little prize. Someone want to give us a little lick. I'm like, girl, we earned it. We currently have trust. We have earned it. Okay. Now on to Sierra's performance. Period. Greek the Geek. Period. I would have enjoyed this. Oh, you're in LA? Oh my god, I miss LA. If I saw this at a drag show, I would have clapped. I would have clapped because this is clapping. No, still ballroom culture a little too much for me. Anywho, if I saw this at an art installation, I would have also clapped and gave it what it needs to give. Today on this show, no. Positives though. This was a very personal moment for Sierra, and I love that this was a tribute to their friend who is no longer with us. As somebody who has also faced that form of depression, like their friend, I can understand this, and I received it. And it made me emotional watching it. I've been here. I've been in that dark space. So I got it. But this is Drag Race. And the lady in front of you literally wants to be a goddamn fucking Jack-in-the-Box clown every time somebody does something and bounce and do all of this. And face turns and forehead shades and new tape needs to be applied. That's the problem. The reveal was a little messy. You got these two men in Speedos coming out here for a fucking poem about hating yourself, tearing it apart to where you low-key give Attack on Titan tease mixed with Monarch Butterfly. I didn't know if I was watching The Venture Brothers or catching an anime on Crunchyroll for way too much for the subscription price. Either way, all of your words sat in my spirit and I received it. And I respect you for that. But I also didn't like Attack on Titan. And I'm one of the few that didn't. It wasn't for me. I don't want giants to be all ugly. Like, it's weird. Like, why they look like that? No. But this, yeah, I respect it. I just don't think that was a top winning performance. And I don't think it should be safe based on what it was about. You, whoever did this lineup, are evil. Juicy Love Dion is next. Be very serious. Be very serious. Be very serious right now. This little girl activated like fucking the Child's Play reboot, except this one was successful and the little AI robot knew what the hell they were doing. That little girl has movement in her body, whether she's professionally trained in dancing or classically trained. What I've noticed about Juicy when it comes to performing in dancing is that she knows her body. She may be double jointed like your boy over here, but also she's a freestyler in the best way possible. She's locked into the beat. She knows the music and she knows her stunt work. And so she can actually be on beat and do everything at the same time and not have to worry about, well, I want to make sure I do this, but is this going to land right? No, they land right. It's talent. It's good. It's quite good. As a former backup dancer, oh my, I'm watching this going, yeah. This bitch is nasty. Nasty work. And you're emoting at the same time. I'm going to give Athena some coots for that and her drag family for making sure that baby not only physically eats, but also right here too. And I think it's cool the world gets to see this now. And it's not just like on the internet. She does a move that I love that maybe 20 years ago I could do. Can I do a split now? Yes. Can I do a back handspring now? Yes. Can I do all that? Yes. But the idea of doing a walkover, flipping the leg up to then do a back handspring half, because you're doing a walkover, but you leave the leg. So you close the leg and then you push off to do a back handspring. But then instead of you landing on your feet, you go into the split. I would have to stretch so much to do that and not tear a muscle. It's one of my favorite moves that she does. And it's clean too. It's very clean. Very. I was excited. Yeah. We're going to get to the lip sync because that was what it really went down to. Nene Coco. This was so fucking cool. And I did enjoy the round off back handspring. I was like, oh, we also have a girl that knows tumbling too. Lovely. I was like, oh, this is fun. Again, I haven't really seen the full video of this performance. So for me, this was my first time getting it. I would get a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for here? I get the little clips of her biting off the eye, but never the full thing. So for me, this is my first time, whether the girls had seen her or not. And this was a vibe. It was campy, it was fun, it was physical, there was comedy, there was full, like, it gives you kind of the idea of where Nini's head is at. This is also educational because female praying mantis eat after they mate. So, like, yeah. There's a lot that goes into this. It's so multifaceted, and I love that. How do you know these things, Matt? Because I'm an Animal Planet watcher and National Geographic guy. But I thought that was super cool. And for 60 seconds, done. This is such a great outfit, too. Her makeup is so good. So good. I love Vita Von Teese now. Hell no. You and your cookie weights, girl. Hell no. She did a couple of A counts, a couple of J sets real quick, a little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A couple of 8s were happening. But then it went into, I'm going to turn around. And then we're doing these bits for like a little bit. And then we're going to turn around. And it just didn't go nowhere. And the song was cool. But again, the performance was so under. It just didn't take it there. And I felt so bad because I was like, sister, you want to go the first week and do one of these? No. But the song is a bop. I did like the song now. I'm with you, Icy Hearts. You changed your screen name? Because I know that profile pic. You changed your screen name and it wasn't Icy Hearts before. It was something else. Anywho. Yeah. It wasn't good. I would have ranked this low in the bottom 2 for sure of the night. Because I was like, as much as I like you, Darlene's was funny. I was concerned. I saw this and I said, oh, we're doing a Bob the Builder. Kinda? No. It was a cute song about screwing and everything was wink, wink, nudge, We're talking about tools, but we're not talking about tools. It was that. It was a very cute little song, and it was just giving a little cutesy ootsy moment here. I put Darlene above Vita's and low-key's Sierra's. Because to me, Darlene's was just campy and corny. And it kind of gives her personality. So to me, it wasn't over and it wasn't under. It was like, you know what? Yeah, that's Darlene. That's Dardar. That's her. Yeah. Because it was a cute little song. I had a couple little chuckles here and there. Darlene would be fine. I don't know why we trying to always say she's not given, Michelle, but she was fine. It was middle. We were glad it was a different shoe, too. This is a better outfit than her runway. Oh. Spilled a little bit. Okay. Just a little bit. Just spilled just a little bit. A little bit. A lot. The milk is on the floor. It's getting sticky. No one mopped. Mia Starr. One of the best performances in the ugliest outfits. I stand on that. Mia, you hit your marks so sharp. And I wish that was respected by Bianca and Thorgy more during that pit stop. Because I was like, y'all got me fucked up saying that girl was out there just club dancing. Please stop. That lady said 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and walk. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Push 1, 2, 3. As again, somebody that literally with me, hello. I'm over here like counting with her, going, and the song, both the little cutback throughs. Oh yes, yes. The music was bopping. I was here for it. I was over here jamming. I was like, oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Tore that up. Ugly outfit. Ugly. Ugly. The wig came off. I was like, Abdul, hello, friend. That's history there. We went to school together. Hey, Abdul, what's going on, baby? Hope you're doing well. But when she took off this wig and Dennis Rodman came out, I said, oh, no. but I also was still living. I said, oh, she look a mess. But yes, tear it up. But you look a mess. Go ahead, sister. Are you not going to claim your daughter either? You going to allegedly give Carmen Electra help? What's happening? I said, no, I'm fucking around. But me a tour. And at least the titties weren't, designed for, a demure woman and a smaller lady like we've been seeing before. Them hoes was out. I was like, okay, Miss Mama, go ahead. Come on, titty B. But Ru said, we're not judging you, but we're going to talk about you hoes. I love it. They said, y'all go to the back, and then we just going to talk about you bitches. And then we're going to give our top twos and our bottom twos. I was like, yes, thank you. Do this more often. Low key, when you have these little, let's talk about whoever, hold on, production, because I know you listening. Do that more often. That was fun. And for the audience, it gives the perspective of the judges and not just RuPaul or RuPaul asking for their opinions and being like, okay, I don't want to hear no more. It gives us a little bit more. It's a nice little, okay, that tastes good. Because now we know where Michelle's at. We know why Ross is there. And then Zara actually giving what needs to be got. Like, you know what I mean? So do that. You can add another minute into that. You can cut some of this shit out from the show that you know we're not finding entertaining. And I hope they do this next week. And if they don't, I'm going to find that weird. It's like, no. Keep that, because that's fun. You have Michelle a judge on a whole nother fucking show in Australia. You can let her do this now. You know what I mean? Like, you can let her do her tops and bottoms. I'm not going to watch that, but you can. But the Rated Queen, do y'all think this was fair? Kenya fucked up. I feel like this is traitors all over, and it's the wrong vote. But at the same time, Kenya was trying to be like, I got to take care of my Dion alliance. But at the same time, I got to be honest about what I saw and how I felt about what was given on the stage. And I cannot play with my sister Sierra. That was bored. And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, yeah, it's the truth. It's the truth. Like, I get it. But yeah. Athena came in juicy, Mia, okay, I'm done. Everybody else. I kind of like that. Like Athena definitely stuck to her plan. Like, my family comes first. Everybody else, y'all didn't pick me. Go fuck yourselves. It's like about Nene didn't even pick me for her teams, and you did Vita. Why do I care about them? Shit, I should rate Sierra higher. I love it so much. Discord voting for Vita higher, even though they knew the performance was bad, but wanted to make sure that Vita would not be in the bottom. The way Discord is going to have to explain themselves when they show those votes. Ooh, the way it's going to happen. Because when you look at who is under Vita and they see those numbers, she's going to finally have to say what she says behind people's backs to their face. Who are we going to point to say it for you now, sister? Icy Hearts, I had a whole conversation about that at the beginning of this video where I just said, you know what? I'm no longer going to take, I'm not going to do it no more. The same thing happened with other girls in other seasons. It is really dangerous and toxic how that is getting played. Like, I just want to watch the show. If it comes out on the news, unless it's like, People magazine or something, like one person who had a whole article written about the show. Yeah, it's a little bit different. Really should have been in the bottom. I mean, I would have put Vita in the bottom, and I love Vita. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be real with you. I put Vita in the bottom. As much as Sierra's was a poem and it really wasn't given what needs to be gotten, at least I understood where Sierra was going, and the visual presentation was better. Mama was in flats. Mama had cookie weights. Mama had a whole look like we were supposed to have people behind me doing aerobic routine, and that did not happen. And she turned around way too much. I'm gonna have to give it to Sierra. They chose Sierra, and if you really want to go there, I think some of those votes also placed relationships with friendships and bonding as well as people thinking of track record too. I think a lot of folks were doing more than just it's today and we're thinking about today. I think some folks, when it came to like, if we're going to be nitpicky, we got to think about the competition itself. That kind of goes into play when you're doing this Raider Queen bit, which I do like. Vita, Nene, and Darlene find out that they're the safe girls. They won't find out their positions until later. But we know, and Sierra knows, and I feel so bad for her because she tried so hard to not make this happen. But she's actually in the bottom and will have to possibly, no, not possibly, but she will have to lip sync. Is it there or is it there? She'll have to lip sync next week against whoever's in the bottom for week 2. Our top 2 is Juicy, Love Dion, and Mia Starr. Literally family, auntie and niece. The best lip sync of the season so far. I'm just going to let it play out and then just give you my thoughts because honestly, my reaction was really where it was at when it came to this because all I did was like scream. I needed them both to win. I needed them both to win, and here's why. None of them were better than the other for me because I watched 2 professional dancers, girls who are known for their gigs, go up there and give 2 different shows and somehow still be in sync. And that I live for. The whole song was played? What? Mia is doing Banji drag showdown. Yeah, hit, boom. And then like letting you know what the bop and the bibbles and the whoops and the wop. And I live for that. And then I'm watching Juicy while still in her form of ooh, it was going on that level. And somehow they were still in sync while doing 2 different dance styles. I loved it so much. I was like, do not give it to one. It's got to be both. It's got to be both. I know people have their faves, but I was like, nah, friend. This, like RuPaul, give this dues. Because Mia is giving the millennials this kind of drag that we know of in our 30s and our 40s. Yeah. And Juicy's doing the new wave. If we're going to talk about it, let's give it a little ballroom tease. Oh, way new style. I was like, this is giving. This is giving. I loved it so much. I loved it so much. I was like, Mia, you better fight your fucking ass off. You know what I'm saying? Juicy over there. Yeah. Juicy, if we're going to do a scoreboard of certain things, this is what I'm going to give to Juicy over Mia and to Mia over Juicy. Juicy's stunt work, clean as fuck. Every stunt landed precisely, perfectly, sharp as fuck. That leg was up, children. This move right here is one of my favorite things I have seen done. And if I ever did this, I may be in the hospital. It's possible I'd be okay, but a bitch would be sore afterwards. I'm sorry, sister. Did you jump up in the air and do a back donkey kick into a full split? And it landed on the ground and the pooch touched that mother. Applause, sister. Applause. Applause, sister. Applause, sister. And then here's Mia. Boom. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Full choreo. Full choreo's happening while that's that. Not to be disturbed by what's in the corner over here, but Mia's over here doing full live show at the same time. I'm like, bitch, I was over here losing my shit. I was like, this is a lot. And so for me, Juicy's on the stunt routine, peed. Mia, if we're talking about footwork, timing, and precision when it comes to like dancing and feeling the song and doing it, that was Mia's. Down. But somehow, and this is again why I said both of them needed to win, they were in sync doing 2 different styles. And it looks so good. And I love whoever edited this because you were giving them time. You gave them both almost damn near, if not equal time. There were a lot of times you gave both of them in the shot because that's just what you had to do. Like y'all really made sure to make the whole song happen because you're like, no, we have to show that. We have to show that. We have to show that. We have to show. Yes, Yes, you do. And you can do that more often when the girls be eating up. Is this the one you're going to submit to the Emmys? Is this the episode you're going to submit to the Emmys? I'm asking. You might need to. You might need to think about that Drag Race. I don't know about the premiere. This, you might need to think about it. As much as I love my Cardi, I was like, Zara's episode might be the one where you can submit this, but we can wait for the rest of the season to happen, because this one right here, it was cute. Oh, it was the walk for me. I think that was where I was already like locked in and done with the performance. I say, yeah. And it feels special because we know they family. That's auntie and niece. And they're like, yeah, we fucking this up. We doing that. You know what I'm saying? Mia, when she do a song, it comes out of her performance. It's like we can feel the music through her. And Juicy rides that beat like it's nobody's business. These are two talented heifers. If they have to lip sync again this season, I will be happy. As a matter of fact, just make them two hoes lip sync for the rest of the season and then have them choose who to go home from the bottom two. At this point. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, good stuff. They ended at the same time too. Different. I said, oh. I think Mia, I don't want to speak for Mia. I don't know why, sister, when I saw your face initially as it happened, I think you were like, nah, it's Juicy's. They love my niece. And you was like, oh, cool. Not even gonna lie, sister. It was the way you kind of had your, like, we did that, but it's gonna be my niece. And when she said your name, I saw Mia's whole, I'm like, yes, you earned it, bitch, because you was cutting up too. Like, let's not. I know you always like to make sure the young ones come up too, but like, nah, you was playing too, honey, with them, that whack ass titty bib. It was doing the most. Athena was all of us. She also is like, I'm so excited because I don't have to have the conversation like, girl, y'all did great. And I know GC won. It's no, you both won. And like RuPaul said, that's how you fight for the crown. But also, this is why RuPaul does that when she lets you know, oh, that was great. That's what we need to see from all of you. Whenever she makes those little statements, it's almost like a message for the room. You want to be that girl. You want to win this show. But if we get you to lip sync, you better cut up like these two bitches. Something. Because mind you, there was not one dip. Or your shablam, a death drop, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's definitely a dip in ballroom. But did you notice that? Not one person forcefully threw a dip into that song. Splits, yes. Stunts, yes. Not a dip. Not an unnecessary falling from the skies of heaven to the pits of hell. Nope. These bitches just danced, and they did it in their own style, and it was perfect. Not one stunt Mia did. That was all dancing. That's why I was also living for Mia, because I was like, man, she didn't throw one geek in it. Not one. It was song. That's why I was like, Mia's giving me, if I was at the bar, bitch, I'd be throwing my money. Ooh, but again, when the stunts are right and Juicy know how to do a stunt right, undeniable. Held that leg up. I was like, oh, pause. Thank you. But yes, Juicy is the first queen to have 2 wins this season. The girls like, Jane. Juicy. And shout out to Mia getting 1 on the board. I said the Dion's got on the board 2 out of the 3. Because Athena, I don't know. I think Athena thought this was going to be a little bit of a no shade. Maybe a different season. This would have been a different story, but right now, I'm a little nervous for her. Yeah, we'll see. Because I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Oh. And then we have the talent show coming up. So I'm like, what is that talent show going to be? Can I tell you what my guess is for Athena's? Can I tell you? What do you think it is? I think it's going to be burlesque. I think it's going to be an original song with a burlesque number with some reveals. If I'm wrong, I'll literally come up with my L. Remind me of this. That I have to start my next video with this L because I was wrong and I will receive it now. But something in my spirit is telling me this lady's going to do some sort of natural number with some little burlesque like routine. She's not going to DJ and host like in the mocha, like, you know, the Mikados, almost at the Mochados. Is it, you bet it's stand up? Oh no. Does she want to go home? She better ask the masters. I don't know. I'm interested to see what Mikey's is going to be next week, and Kenya's as well. Oh, Kenya said a flag routine. I said, sister, you trying to make up for Latree? What's happening? I'm getting a little nervous, but if it's majorette style, I'm going to support my sister Kenya because, you know, HBCU stand up. But yeah, you know, I love Vita like cooked food, but this talent, it was giving me a little bit of prepackaged number one ingredient salt. Like it wasn't good. Little no. Seasoned professional athletic entertainers. That's all I ask for when it comes to like lip syncing sometimes, especially when the songs are upbeat, up tempo, even the mid tempo ones with little runs in the back. Yeah, give me a girl that can pump, because the girls come out there and no, no. We need you to turn it. We need you to turn it and burn it. Okay, everybody. I love that, Callie. Who's your prediction for the top 2 and bottom 2 for Rated Queen? I think for next. Oh no, I'm gonna wait. But wait, because I'm already gonna take my L if Athena doesn't do the burlesque number. I can't take 2 L's now. The first is tomorrow. Okay. I need all the W's I can get right now. Whoa. Oh my goodness. What's wrong with me? Everything. Okay. I think the score will be fine if she plays an instrument and the song is good. I think that Mikey's going to be okay, but it depends on what it is, like specifically. And then who else in that group? Kenya. We'll see how that goes. Athena, I already called it. I may be wrong. Who else in this group? Next week may not be as... Uh-oh. Am I going to say it? I don't want to say it because we'll have to wait. It may be super entertaining. I don't think it's going to be as hype. Jane, thank you. Jane's may be cool. I don't know. I'm excited to see what Jane does. I don't know, Drewski. Did you say it in a super chat? Or... Hold on, let me look. Oh, no? No? Oh, is this it right here? Boom. Not it popped up. I kid you not. It like just popped up. This is the one trend alert, Discord and Clocky Lace Line. Do I need to go back to that picture real quick? Oh my gosh. That was weird. Sorry. My chats were like kind of like, y'all see it on the screen, right? But I have another screen that shows me the chat. And so it was a little behind for a second. Like it would show me a new one, but then it would post like an old, like from an hour ago. I was very confused. I was like, what's Tracy talking about? I said, must be a super chat. Let's pop up. Hold on. Let me see if I missed anybody else. Let me just double check. Broken arms, baby showers. Jamila cannot read still. Drewski, the AOL joke was funny. Michelle, Yep. Okay, we good. We up to date. Yep. Perfect though. I had a good time with y'all today. This was so much fun. I love this show so much. I've been covering it since season 9. I put my glasses on for fuck's sake while I was talking. Like Juicy's asking me about where is it? Let me take a look. This season's kind of fire a little bit, and I'm enjoying it. I am nervous about it going further, and sometimes we get so hyped and then it gets a little poop towards the end, but they did rate a queen correctly. We've seen it with part 1. Part 2, it can only get better because now we're going to see votes. People from the first group already got some messy holes in there, so it's going to be a good time. I just want to see how this goes down, and I'm excited for the rest of the season. My top 3... after the talent show. I will have my answer after the talent show. Where did part 1 so far? I need this after the talent show, after the Greater Queen, once we see who go home, that's going to be my answer, is where my top 3 is going. I need, because to me, the talent show is like one of those benchmark episodes, as well as Snatch Game in the ball. We're on episode 5. No ball has happened, which makes me concerned. Snatch Game is coming, but like, the talent show is one of those markers, and now that's on episode 5 and we're going into 6, this is where I'm like, okay, I can make a decision on who is going to be up there, because I really do want to see Mikey's talent. I want to see Jane's and a couple other people's. Once I see that, I give you an answer, because after just this week, Juicy, Mia, please remind me, because you know I got ADHD. Please remind me. Mia, Juicy, and this week, and Nene are my top 3 just this week. You know what I mean? But as far as who I feel like is going to go the farthest, catch me next week for that one, please. Okay. I love y'all down. Again, to my babies in Minnesota, Minneapolis, Minnesota, please stay safe out there. I send you my love and any sort of whatever grace I have, if I even have any, to throw at you in what kind of capacity, because y'all don't deserve all that's happening out there. But I also apply that to each and every one of you, wherever you're at and whatever's going on around you in your neighborhoods and your communities. I wish you nothing but the best, and I hope you be blessed and that you're safe. We are literally having midterm elections right now today. It's like today in Houston. So that's going to also affect a lot happening over here. I know I got my little like notification for that. That's why I was also out this morning doing my due diligence. But yes, like, please, 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 please let your voices be heard, and do not allow people to silence you when you are not hurting anyone with your opinions. You are literally fighting on behalf of those who can't speak or who are afraid to speak sometimes. I know this is a platform that is under a certain sort of organization and rule for this, that, and the other. But if you say fuck them, I'm on the same side as you on that page. And I say free it. I can't finish the rest of it, but I still feel the same way. Boop. There you go. Okay. So again, appreciate y'all so very much for tuning in and for being a part of this conversation. Not that person, but everybody else. Hit the like button, share and subscribe, and become part of this Rant Pack family. And if you do want to drop any love in my jar before you walk out this door, or you got to the tour, or whatever the case may be, it's PayPal.me/Matty-Rants, Cash App.com, Venmo and Venmo Rants. Thank you so much for all the super chats today and the tippy poos, as well as this conversation, all of the live today. I had such a fun time hearing your commentary, critiques. Some of y'all got a little shout outs. I'm going to get better with that too as I read and go through the review, since it's so long-winded anyways, right? I will see you Wednesday, but it may be earlier, because I promised a Dead by Daylight stream that I did not give this past week. So I may try my besties to like do something for the beginning of February before we do our UK versus the World 3 review on Wednesday. So I will keep you abreast, a tit and areola about it, and I'll let you know. But again, appreciate the support. Thank you all so much for tuning in, whether it was portrait mode, landscape mode, whatever. I'm glad y'all caught a live today, and shout out to all of my playback watchers. Go look at my other videos too. Go watch my trader stuff. It's the live section. They don't post it in videos no more, which is stupid. They should have live in the video section with other videos, but whatever. They want to separate that stuff, segregation on this platform. Why? I don't know. But yeah, check the live section. Go catch the traders. Go catch the UK versus the world. All that and then some. Catch me on Patreon. Leonardo DiCaprio was in a movie called Catch Me If You Can. That's the last time I'm going to say catch today. I did it again. Thank you. Bye. Take care, everybody. I will see you for the next one. Goodbye. Bye. Peas and carrots. Bye.
Listen.